if there is one Pokemon list where I can use that song without it saying, oh, you know, it's Smash and what have you, then it is right now. Because today, you guys, we are talking about the top 5 scary Pokemon. What's good, YouTubers? My name's Gib The Great, and welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Tuesdays. As I did just say, we are talking about the top 5 scary Pokemon that can be seen or encountered throughout the Pokemon games of the Pokemon anime, you know. But anyway, you guys, if you do enjoy this list, as always, please leave a big blue thumbs up down below for us, because you know your support is appreciated on Ultra Tech. And also with these, as always with these lists, you guys feel free to feel encouraged to leave your own top 5 scary Pokemon in the comment section down below. And as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to Ultra Tech for all the latest Ultra Tech content. Now, as I did say, guys, we will be talking about the top 5 scary Pokemon, my top 5 scary Pokemon. So this list is 100% opinionated, and if you don't agree with me, feel free to say why or leave your own top 5 scary Pokemon in the comment section down below. But without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So number 5 on this list goes to Jigglypuff, and some of you may be saying, Gibbs, why Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff is a cute Pokemon, you know, it has big round eyes. That's a twist. Jigglypuff can be a really deadly Pokemon because looking into its cute round eyes causes it to sing a relaxing melody, inducing its enemies to sleep. And then, as you can clearly see by the picture, we have a demon Jigglypuff here. So that's the bait. Jigglypuff wants you to look into its eyes. It wants to hypnotize you. You know, you just say, "Oh, look at that! It's a cute little Jigglypuff," and you know it'll sing you the song. But then, what does it do to you once you're asleep? Does it probe you? Does it kill you? You don't know because you're asleep. So either it can kill you whilst you're staying in your sleep, or it can just keep you asleep for a very, very long time, and you know you don't want eternal sleep. So in my eyes, that's what's seen as a scary Pokemon, because you never know what the potential of it could do, and you're definitely not gonna know once you're asleep. So you know Jigglypuff can be a very, very cunning yet scary Pokemon. So that's the reason why it's kind of like on a joke. That's the reason why it's kind of like on the bottom of this list, because I didn't want to put it very high up on the list when I know there's so much potential to be had with this list. That's why Jigglypuff is number 5. In number 4, you guys, we have Hydreigon. Now, obviously, from looking at it, you can tell why this Pokemon is scary. It has 3 heads, for God's sake. And then once, as you can see here by its Pokédex description, it responds to movement by attacking. This scary 3-headed Pokemon devours everything in its path. If that doesn't say scary enough, I don't know what is. But plus, you've got the design and the looks and everything. This Pokemon just screams scary. While, of course, it's screaming at you while it's chasing you down and everything. Then can you just imagine this Hydreigon just chasing you down, like it wants to devour you, and you know you flinch just for the one like, can you imagine if you flinch and then Hydreigon notices you and chases you? You're gonna keep on running for your life. You know, that adrenaline is never ever gonna stop until you lose a Hydreigon, which doubts are you won't. So you're probably gonna die. This isn't top 5 scary Pokemon. This is top 5 most likely to kill your Pokemon list. Oh god. Which reminds me, you guys, if you do want to suggest like any themes or something for future top 5 lists, please let me know down below in the comment section. I really should have said this at the beginning or the end of the video, but it's just reminded me. So you know, if you do want to suggest some more themes or some future lists, then please let me know in the comment section down below. But Hydreigon is number 4 this week. In number 3, you guys, we have Gengar. Now, Gengar being obviously the pro gen ghost, you know, I think it was the only ghost to be introduced in Generation 1, so it was a bit of a badass. And then it's when you found it in Lavender when you found like Ghastlies and Haunters in Lavender Tower, you were scared for your life, just like. And then the 8-bit music was from Lavender Town wasn't really helping you out either. So admit it, if you played Pokemon Red and Blue as a kid, which admittedly I didn't, because I wasn't born. I think I was practically born when Pokemon Red and Blue came out. So unless my fine motor skills allowed me to hold a DS and allowed me to hold a Game Boy Color in my hand and play Pokemon knowing what to do, then obviously, you know. But it was a good 5 years before I played Pokemon Red and Blue, and even when I was 5 or 6, you know, that's the point where you start to have nightmares and you're restless in your sleep. So no, most of the time I was probably thinking about how scary Gengar is and how Lavender Town is. But to steal the life of his target, it slips into the prey's shadow and silently waits for an opportunity. So Gengar is just there lurking in the background, and it's just taunting at you. It's laughing at you, and then again, you never know when it's just gonna snatch you and devour you and everything. So Gengar is number 3 on this list. In number 2, you guys, we have one of my favourite ghost types, being Dusknoir. Now, Dusknoir there's a reason why I think Dusknoir is so scary, and a couple of you might disagree with me with this, but then again, some of you might support my point. If anyone's played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, not Gates to Infinity, what the hell, Explosive Time, Darkness, or Sky, you'll know that Dusknoir is featured in these games, and it can be seen as the antagonist because it works with Primal Dialga and what have you. And honestly, I found Dusknoir so scary in those games, and then just looking at this art as well, how it's like trying to defend off the Sableye with Grovyle here. It is such a badass, and I love Dusknoir so much. If it was better than it is, you know, if it had the higher base stats and everything, I'd probably say it'd be up there with one of my favorite Pokemon. But just design and everything, and then obviously looking at this art, oh my god, it's so beautiful, and so, well, when I say beautiful, I mean it's so intimidating and frightening and scary. And I just hit my mic by accident. I'm sorry, you guys. But this third Pokemon is said to travel to worlds unknown. Some even believe that it takes lost spirits along with it. That is scary. Like, looking at Dusknoir and then reading that and then just looking at its design as well. And then this picture as well. It's just, oh my god. So intimidating and so scary. By the way, you guys, of course, none of my this video wouldn't be done without the art from other people. You know, just so check out their deviant art as well. I won't probably link them in the description, but you know, just check out deviant art, and then if you want to find a Pokemon that you love and adore, then you're likely to come across some amazing pictures from these. But you know, just thankful. I'm thankful to everyone who drew up these designs. You know, they are amazing, and I couldn't do anything without them. So, Dusknoir is number 2 on this list. But in number 1, you guys, we have one of the most fearful ghost types, I reckon. And some people probably agree with me, some people probably won't. As I said, leave your own in the comment section down below. But number 1 for me is Banette, a doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge from being junked. It seeks the child that disowned it, and I'm sorry, but can we just say that is proper grammar when even Game Freak themselves say junked, like thrown away and what have you. So Banette can just easily like overcome like a plush doll and just like seek you and haunt you in your sleep and around your house and what have you. So I mean, obviously, you know, it can be like some child could have thrown it away in a I was gonna say garbage can, but we're not American. In the rubbish, but yeah, and then obviously Banette would take over the plush, and then obviously Banette would have a physical form, and then it would hunt for the child who disowned it. So, nevertheless, Banette is a very, very scary Pokemon indeed. Just can you imagine, like, if you accidentally threw one of your plushes away? I'm just very nervous now because I have 6 in my bedroom. But like, say like you threw one of your plushes away, and then all of a sudden Banette just took over one of them plushes and came back to haunt you. Oh my god, I would absolutely cry myself to sleep if I knew Banette was coming for me at any time. But that's the thing about this, you guys, you never know when they're coming for you. So for that reason and that reason alone, Banette is number 1 this week. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this top 5 scary Pokemon list. As always, if you do enjoy, please leave a big blue thumbs up button down below for me, because your support is appreciated. And as always, if you want to check out more content from me, the Mighty Cyberman, or Blonde Assassin HD, please make sure you subscribe to Ultrasec for all the latest Ultrasec content. And as always, you guys, if you feel free to leave your own top 5 scary Pokemon list, or suggest your own top 5 themes down below for us, because I know that I'm always looking for suggestions for future top 5 lists and what have you. But without further ado, that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me, signing off.